are at National Corvette Museum Motorsports Park in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Christo Armbruster, Jordan Fimple, Tony Lukoski, Andy Janicek, me in 5th place. Green, 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 go, go, go. Pulling up past Jordan, sticking tight behind Tony. I'm gonna cut on the inside, that's the better line. Maybe I can break deeper. Tony's on my outside. He's tucking behind me. I'm gonna stay up on Christo. I'm gonna try to take the inside line. Coming up into turn 3. Got the inside. On the throttle. Maybe use the E46 as a pick. Christo's got more speed. That's okay. I'm watching Tony in my mirrors. He's gonna try to come up on the inside. Nice little bump. Nice little bump. Got me back in range. I'm gonna either stay behind Christo or I'm gonna keep my eye up for going up the middle. Going through turn 6 here. The traffic up ahead is helping keep the pack packed up. Don't lose it here. I lost a little momentum. It gave Tony a look. I'm gonna take my line back here, keep it nice and clean, nice and clean. Don't lose it, back on the throttle early. Don't lose it on the outside. Go. Nice. Very nice. Up and over. Jordan's pulling ahead. Or Jordan's coming up behind me. Christo's pulling ahead. Jordan's gonna cut to my inside. I see Tony back there. I'm just gonna stay in the throttle. Up here through turn 15. Hang with him. This is where Jordan passed me earlier in the season. It's happening again. He had a little bit of a wobble. Stick to my line. Stay nice and tight on the inside and know Tony's back there. Straight down. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Dance the throttle. That short shift makes me lose a little bit of momentum, but I have a pretty good run here on the straight. Tony has more speed here on the straight as we saw back in March. There's his speed. And he's still back there. Tony's gonna cut to my inside. I understand it. I'm gonna take my line. Andy's got a look. Stay with it. Take my outside normal line here. On the throttle quick. It's a drag race between Tony and Jordan. Looks like Tony pulled ahead. Stay with it. Nice, I saw Andy getting closer, but then he went a little bit wider. It's a good mental note for later. Keep it nice and tight here. All 5 of us are nicely stacked here. The reality is it's probably because of the traffic, but it's still giving me a chance to stay up with these guys. Andy keeps getting looks here. I need to be really careful. Not to get shook, not to drive offline. Keep it straight. Stay in the throttle. Medium brake. Transfer the weight. Grab that lower gear. Andy's getting busy in my mirrors back here, but I'm driving a nice, consistent line. These guys up ahead are getting real tight. Nice exit out of here, out of 23. Tuck behind Tony, tuck behind Jordan. Jordan is going to give me a better run on my normal line, so I'm going to stay behind Jordan. That was the wrong move. I left the door open for Andy. That was the wrong move. Maybe if I can tuck up on the inside of Jordan, I can get my spot back. Woo! A little bit of contact. Gaining some ground on Andy here. Lifted a little bit here just to stay safe. Take my inside line. I like the inside here better than the outside. Those ruts on the outside of turn 6, they are not nice. And I don't seem to lose much momentum when I take that more inside line. At least not against certain competitors. Maybe that's where I'm losing speed overall, but I seem to do well on that inside. Andy lost a little bit of his back end. I wasn't able to capitalize on it. Staying the throttle up and over. The 3 leaders are really pulling ahead. I need to carefully manage my way around Andy. Maybe I can take him on the inside up here on turn 18. I'm not close enough to make a move. Maybe I can gain some traction down through 19. Down through the sinkhole. Yeah, I'm not really making up much ground here. Just drive my line and don't do anything erratic. Andy always has a really good exit out of 23, which gives him some power down the straight, something that I've been working on. But I also don't expect to gain on him down the front straight. There's some other areas where I may be able to capitalize and close the distance on him. I really like turn 3 here. He went a little wide. Gives me a chance to get close. Closing in on him. Down to about a car length. Just showing him that I'm here. Again, I'm going to take that lock up by Tony up ahead. Take this inside line. See, if I notice that even though I take a different line, and it's not even the preferred line, I'm able to actually catch up to Andy, who takes the more traditional line. I'm not saying mine is right and the other line is wrong. It just happens to be where my comfort level is. And I think the reward is better than the risk of time that I lose. If we've got an opportunity here. Don't typically pass out here. I'm going to try to pass without going outside of the curbing. Keep it legal. Nice. Nice. Made it stick. Thanks. Good driving. Now I just need to nail this right-hand sweeper. Andy does a really good job carrying momentum up over 15 into this, or up over 16 into this corner. Turn it in. Lift. Straighten it out. On it. Keep it tight. Lift briefly. Turn it in. On it. Stay tight. Late apex. Ah! I slipped. Late. Late. Nice. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Okay. Sitting in P4. I can see the leaders up ahead. Unless something happens. Whoa, Andy really close distance on me, which means he's able to break deeper into that corner. I need to be cautious of that. That's also where he got me last time. On that last lap that he passed me, it was through turn 1 on that inside line when I was sticking behind Jordan, and just now he was able to really get a look just simply by braking later. So I need to be really careful. Turn it in. Brush. Turn it in. E46 got out of the way. He sees that we're racing. This is the next to the last race of the championship. This really counts. Hanging it out there. That was a good turn 10. Brief lift. On it. Andy's still back there. Doesn't look like he's gaining on me, so that's a good sign that I'm taking turn 12 well. I expect that he's going to get closer here through this series of turns. Again, staying busy in my mirrors. Just keep it tight to the inside. Straighten it out. Keep this clean. Keep this clean. A little early on that. He's behind me, so I'm going to take my line like I normally would. Oh, damn, he got up there quick. That was all braking zone. All braking zone. That's okay. There's some other areas where I can try to capitalize. Man, he is really nailing that braking into 1A. Give him a little bit of a bump because we're so far behind the leaders. Not really a spot I wanted to pass in. Keep it tight. Quick brush. Turn it in. Stay nice and tight on this curbing. Aim down into the braking zone. Brake, downshift. Get the car rotated and on it. Up over the curbing. I am making up some ground here. I'm showing them that I'm back here. Decided not to bump him going into the braking zone. Probably could have carried a little bit more momentum here. Just had a bit more trust that he was going to keep the momentum going. Instead, I lifted a bit too much, but I am going to follow him through. I'm not going to get stuck behind this traffic, which I know he's hoping for. Keep it tight. Get the car straightened out. On it. Keep this tight. Going into S's. Stay late. Stay late. Up over the curbing. Late. Man, he did a nice job through that series. Yeah, he's braking way later than I am. But I'm also braking for my car and my comfort level. Get it turned in. Alright, what I do now is just focus on driving my line. Make sure I'm hitting my marks, staying consistent, staying the throttle as long as I can through this sweeper. Nice and clean. Get it turned in. Get on the throttle early. Nice, closed a little bit of distance through that. Keep this nice and tight. Car rotated and back on the throttle. I overslowed just a bit there. Keep pushing. See if I can make up some ground here on this straight. When I get up to 15 on this right-hander, I'm going to try to carry the throttle or carry the speed as much as I can. Did a better job this time. Great brake. Downshift to pull myself up. Cut to my inside line. Lift and straighten the car. Down the hill. The more I get the car rotated, the earlier I can straighten the car out and go straight down the sinkhole. Keep this nice and clean. Don't get frustrated. Alright. Not perfect, but good line. Satisfied. Alright. Got one more lap here. One more opportunity to finish it off. Close in on him in the corners that I can. Turn 3 here is a good corner for me. Turn 5 is a good corner for me. Turn 6 is a good corner for me. Possibly turn 10. Let's see if we can close some distance. Here's turn 5. Let's see if we can start closing some distance here. Turn 6. Get a little closer. No, I'm not nearly close enough. Turn 8. This is right-hander at 9. Keep it tight. Good setup going into the braking zone at 10. Hope for error. Hope for an error. Nope. Maybe the traffic will slow him up. It's not likely. Ah, nice. Thank you. Thank you. Still not going to be enough. Not unless something happens. If he slips, loses some traction. He does so well through this series. and then up through the S's. He's stronger than me. Can't really make this one up. But it was still a great run. I'm still pushing. I'm still pushing. Anything can happen. That's all right. I'm still pushing. That was a great race. Great back and forth with Andy. That was actually my fastest lap of the race. I saw some areas where I've got some opportunities, especially the braking zone at turn 1. Andy did an awesome job there. The sweeper at turn 15, the big right-hander. Yeah, I got some work to do, but congrats.